Hey Super Awesome Stampers, this is Super Awesome Stamper Shirley. Today I want to share two versions of a card. One is a stepped up version using our woodland embossing folder, and the other does not have the embossing on it. So you can see the difference, or hopefully you can see the difference. I would much rather receive this card in the mail because of the extra detail that embossing folder provides. So let me give you a few tips to create this card. So I rolled through a piece of Delightful Dijon through the Big Shot in that woodland embossing folder. So the tip for this is that you want to insert your cardstock this way. And I don't fold it over, I just line up my score line, and then you'll see the Sizzix upside down facing you. And then your tree branches will be facing up. Okay, some other things that I did on this card would be I used the Sprinkles of Life stamp set right here. So I used the leaf stamp right there. I stamped it in Delightful Dijon ink. And the tree trunk was stamped in chocolate chip. It's right there. And then I picked out the Happy Birthday to round out our power of 3 right there. The Designer Series paper strip is 1.5 by 6 inches, and I'll share that with you. Let me get the Big Shot out of the way. Just a second. Okay, here's the card that I processed through with the woodland. And then, here's my strip of Sweater Weather Designer Series paper. All I did was, I put 3 dimensionals on the back. I just custom folded it over. That way I don't get any scraps added to my scrap pile. And we get to experience both sides of the Designer Series paper. To hold that down, we're just going to put a little bit of fast fuse there. And then I am using some retired products on this card. The Sweater Weather Designer Series paper is retired. The Gold Baker's Twine is current. And then I am hoarding supplies. I've decided I'm not going to hoard anymore, so we're going to use these little wooden embellishments that were in the Occasions catalog last fall. So we're just going to tie a little simple knot around that. No bow this time. Okay, there's that. And then another product that I used is a retired die, the Autumn Accents. So on this die you get the 5 shapes. We do have framelits that have replaced this shape, but the good thing about a Big's die is that you can process 3 pieces of Designer Series paper through, and I sometimes get 5, and it will cut them perfectly. Whereas with a framelit you'll need to only process 1 piece of paper on a framelit at once. So let me share that, in case you did not know that that was a feature of the Big's dies. Oops, hit the pole there. Okay, so clear cutting pad on the bottom. There's 3 pieces of Designer Series paper stacked over the 3 leaves that I want. I'm just lining that up to make sure I get them all covered. Because this paper is retired and I've carefully counted out how many I need for my upcoming event. So I'll be doing this card at some events in September. Okay, let's get that started. And since I can't order it, I need to make sure I have enough for the guests that I've planned for. So, perfect, right? So I don't know if you knew that about a Big's die, but that's the beauty of a Big's die. You can cut multiple sheets at once perfectly. And here's the final card. So that is the one without the woodland embossing folder. Here's the one with the woodland embossing folder. It's a much prettier card, I feel, because of the additional texture that the woodland embossing folder provides. So thanks for watching. This is Super Awesome Stamper Shirley. Bye.